Welcome back to my Flippin' Van Life. We are in Glenwood Antique Mall in Overland Park, Kansas. We have been here before, but I came back because I like it. No other reason. I was checking out that cat, and then down here they had these owl ring holders. I saw this from across the aisle, and it was a Matem studio. I could tell just from the iridescence and design on it. It is a oil lamp. And I don't pick up the oil lamps very often. It's going to be pretty fantastic. It's real pretty. I think it was like $50, which is not bad for what it is. And then I found this beautiful pottery vase in a beaker shape. I don't know if I picked that up last time and looked at it because I'm beginning to think I did. And it was not bad. I think it was like $20, and I thought that was pretty cool. And then I found a Robert Held art glass little heart. And I think they wanted 30 for that, so not enough. Oh, 25. Nope, 35. Yes, 35. Not enough wiggle room on that, so I did leave that one behind, though it's perfect for Valentine's Day. And then I came over into this booth because they had some real pretty things that caught my eye, specifically that rotary phone. I don't know why, but I really like the looks of a rotary phone on display. And I was trying to see how much it was, but I couldn't get in there all the way. And then this booth had some advertisement signs and also a nice uranium display here. And up here, I love this little cabinet. I like how they have beads coming out of it. This whole aesthetic was really calming and like bohemian. There's some owls in there. We have an owl sale coming up, so I am on the hunt for owls. Of course, paperweights, anything like that, art glass. Look at this wall. I just thought it was fun how well it was just displayed out with all these fun animal pictures. And of course, there's a pug priest, and I gotta check that out. They're just fun and a nice conversation piece for your home, so I like the idea of them. All right, over here, this booth had some brass up there and those candlestick holders that I wanted to check out. I like the lamps and the furniture in here, and I love how they have a black backdrop. It makes it pop. Look at that dice clock. How cool is that? I thought that was pretty fun. It's from Las Vegas. And then this huge safe, well, it's actually small for a safe, but it would make a really nice little riser or display. Then I found these two Orient and Flume paperweights, and they are the fruit, and they're right at $90, so I like them. I love finding them, but that priced right where they need to be. Over here, lots of dishware. I really like that bookshelf. And then in here, I'm looking at the glassware. Real pretty enamel, gold gilded vases right there. And I was checking out this paperweight. It is actually a St. Clair, which surprised me. Heavy iridescence on it. I did buy that. I liked it. Yeah, look at the enameling on there. So pretty. They said it was bohemian. And look at the bird finial. All right, that's a Mackenzie Child's lamp. I think they had it at 200 something. It was really cool. I've never seen that one before, so I wanted to show you guys. And then they had a whole collection of Mackenzie Child's like rocks glasses, and I think they had them priced at like 30 each, and I don't know how much those go for. But the gold was starting to wear on one of them, so that made me think that the gold would wear on all of them. I don't know. So I just kept walking. All right, let's go look over here. More glassware, lots of barware in this particular booth. And then over here, this is a Fenton Puffy Rose pattern. They bought the mold from LG Wright. So LG Wright made that first, and then Fenton took it over. I usually find it in gold, so finding it in blue was pretty cool. And then this booth had some fun ashtrays over here, which of course you don't have to use them for just as ashtrays. You can use them as trinket dishes and makeup brushes, anything like that. So people keep collecting those anyway. And there's a lot of Christmas in this booth, which Christmas is long over. Some Pyrex for all my Pyrex loving friends. And I think that's a pattern I've never seen before, so I wanted to look at the tag, and I think they said it was olive medallion or something like that. Something medallion. I'm like, oh, okay. And more Christmas. Oh, look at that knee hugger little blow mold. I thought that was adorable. I'm like, hey, buddy. Okay, on to the next booth where we found some Bakelite bangles, and their prices here were actually really, really good. They had some like deco looking ones with those like step layers, and they were like 28, 26, 20, I don't remember, 20 something each, which I thought was not bad at all. And unbeknownst to me, they were having a sale. I think it was 20% off. And had I known that at the time, I probably would have got those like deco ones. But these flat UFO looking ones were only $12 each. So I did buy the two of them. It took me forever to get all of those off. But I did buy the two of them. They're a butterscotch color. There's the second one. And of course, after the sale, they came to less than $10 each, which is a really good buy for a big light. I think I've looked at this weed pot before. It looks familiar. I still like it. And then I remember this Icult. It is probably a perfume bottle without a stopper. And they had it at $200. And I'm like, nope, put that down before you break it. I couldn't read the signature on it, but the tag said it was Icult. But at $200 and no stopper. It could have been an oil lamp, honestly. I'm not 100% sure either way. But I put it down. And I'm pretty sure I had the same reaction the last time I looked at it. All right, let's keep moving on. This next booth had this really fun Van Bergel thing I wanted to show you because they have the 3-stem one right there and the single stem one, which it was fun finding both of them together like that. And I do like some Van Bergel. They had some more pottery down here. And look at this fun flower frog. It's a flower frog. Not to confuse you, but it's a flower frog made of flowers. All right, over here I found this beautiful, beautiful Korea vase. It is pink, it is iridescent, and it is just absolutely stunning. It's signed on the bottom. It has its original sticker. I did pay up for it. It was $90, but I'm like, I love this. So I did get it, and it is beautiful. I'm in love with it. All right, let's keep going. Over here, this booth was having 25% off and lots of Fenton in this booth. So I took my time looking through the case. There's a nice coin dot back there. Lots of baskets and bells, which I don't pick up that often. There's some beautiful blue custard down there and a little bit of carnival glass. And on the bottom left is a Dragon and Lotus Fenton, which I love, but it was $127. Oh, I found these cute little cat figurines. This guy was my favorite, but he had some damage to him. Even at $8, I'm like, yeah, it's a little too much damage, especially right there on the ear. Though I love his whiskers sticking out. I was really sad I had to put him back, but he's ceramic. I was trying to figure out what he was. But alas, it's okay. And over here, there was some Noel. There's an eggnog cup by Holt Howard. And then this beautiful Zone turtle. I've never seen that before. They had it for $450. I don't know how much it would go for, honestly. Little pug over here that caught my attention. It's a little pillow. And then down here was all these little greyhounds, which, you know, Rocco's half Italian greyhound. So I thought that was funny that they had my two dogs kind of just hanging out there. Lots of greyhounds. All right, let's keep going. In here, there was some fantastic jewelry. Look at that Leah Stein fox all the way to the right. Some enamel on metal, some flowers there, and a little bit of micro mosaic, I believe, in the back there, and some bracelets, because why not? And then over here, I found this Murano paperweight, and it had the Millefiori and then the splatter on the base. And I'm like, yeah, I think I'll buy that. I think it was $25, I want to say. And then they had an intaglio apple. I think I've looked at this one before because I remember it having a rough spot on the stem there. So I did leave that one behind just because it felt like there was a tiny chip there. And then, of course, there was a Glass Eye Studio one. And that one was $45, which I thought was a little too high. So I did put that one back, but it was pretty cool. I love the color green on it. All right, over here in the next booth, there was a fantastic piece of Blanco. I love the shape of it. It's got its original sticker. I think they had like 100 on it. And down over here was some more beautiful glass. Art glass by different artists. Some of them I've never heard of before, but look at the swirls on there. That blue one in the back was also fantastic. And they said it was signed. I could not make it out personally, but I have a hard time reading signatures though, especially when they're on glass and they're etched and they're messy. There should be a rule. Everybody needs to put a sticker, and it's like the mattress tag where you get a warning. You cannot remove it, so that way we know whose precious work this is. It's all right. It's all right. I spent a long time trying to figure it out. And then over here, there was a really cool paperweight, and it had like a deep bubble in there. It was hand blown, but this one was not marked, even though I was trying to find a signature. But it was so dark, it was hard to see like the detailed bubbles inside. All right, let's keep looking. Some baskets. Oh, look at that. They clumped all the purple glass together just for me. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, and that teal canister back, that tall vase, I thought was Blanco for a second, but it wasn't. All right, in here, I'm checking out this booth, see if there's anything fun. Oh, and then, oh, not those. The gnomes. Look at these little gnomes. They're like paper mache. There's a whole cluster of them in that bowl. I'm like, what are those? So I had to get closer and check those out. And look at them. They're just adorable. I don't know if they're modern or vintage. I'm going to say they're more modern. And they're little ornaments. They had little hangers on them. And after that, I found a little trinket dish sitting on the bookshelf back there. And I'm like, is that a Limoges one? Because the Limoges ones can sell for really good money. But this one was not marked, so I left it behind. I didn't even look at the tag to see how much it was, because Limoges, I think, always marks them. I could be wrong about that, but I think they do. Oh, and then look at those brandy snifters. Those are really pretty. I love the etching on there, even though I don't pick up barware often. And I think that's a huge soup tureen right under it. Oh, and then I found these goblets, and the tag said it was signed something string. And I'm like, do you mean Rick Strini? Because Rick Strini's stuff is very, very good and valuable if you can find it at a good price. But as cool as those were, they were $90, so I thought that was a little too much for resale. And then over here, I found this fantastic paperweight. It is a Dynasty Gallery, which I'm beginning to like more and more. And I just love how it looked like a beach ball. And then there's a neodymium duck over there. I think I've seen him before. And this cute little gold speck owl. I don't think he's any maker that I know of. He had a polished, well, smooth bottom, but not polished. And then look at that beautiful Fenton piece back there. That is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Beautiful stuff on this particular case. And then over here, I found this really cool pottery bird vase. And I think it was only $12, which is not that bad. I actually might come back because I plan on doing another pottery sale soon, but I didn't want to load up on the pottery just yet. And of course, they had a little bit more down here that I checked out. Most of the pottery was really reasonable price, like $10 to $12, and that owl was adorable. I like his little starry eyes. And let's see, what else we got? Some Mexican folk art pottery, and then down over here, some candle holders, and more pottery, because why not? I told you guys I'm starting to like brass, and they had two little kitties there. The set was like $80. And then they had a little glass elephant. I'm not sure who makes that with a little chunk up. Maybe? No. I'm not even going to guess. I don't know. I just don't know. All right, let's go over here. Lots of plates on display. I like the plate holder. And a little bit of Fenton in there, and the cranberry. And a little opalescent bowl up on the left. All right, alas, I'm back to the cats. And this time I found one. Still $8, but no damage on them. I love his little whiskers. I did buy them. And then I checked out this pottery vase. It was heavy, like not well balanced in terms of how it was made. So I put that one back. And all right, just checking out the rest. And I thought this might be Kimpier. It's a little bell, but it wasn't marked. Actually, it was marked. I just couldn't read it on the back there. Here I am trying my best to read the mark, and I still can't read it. Oh well. Oh, nope, down below. I'm like, where did I get her from? All right, let's keep looking. Good prices in this booth and a sale, so I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. All right. Just wanted to give you a broad view of what I'm dealing with here. It is long row after row. after row of just fantastic booths. So this antique mall is quite large, bigger than it looks from the outside. Look at and all kinds of different stuff. Like they have furniture booths, they have glass booths, kitsch booths, you name it. Mixed booths, of course. And just, you can find almost anything here. All right, I'm going around the corner and checking out this booth, and there was a bird back there. I think that's a Murano bird, but those chairs were in the way and I could not get to it for the life of me. So it's kind of hard to buy something if you can't reach it. And here's a little bonus footage of my little baby pretzel. He is so cute. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Bye, guys.